Hey everyone, in this video we are going to be reacting to the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Information on the Konami Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, so perfect journalism here. This isn't really going to be a fan-orientated event, as TGS is still in the mix of the pandemic, so they haven't got fans attending in large numbers. So this event is more business-orientated, so we've got our expectations low for this announcement video because we feel like it's just going to be basic information rather than answering some fan concerns at this time. So, but new Yu-Gi-Oh news is new Yu-Gi-Oh news, so
And
we're
and I
excited
think
to hear.
yeah, and I think everyone is hoping we are going to get a release date at the bare minimum from this, and probably more information on monetization as well.
Yeah.
I think everyone wants to know, like, are we going to get all the cards, or are we going to have to buy packs?
Oh no, you'll be buying. Yeah, guarantee you'll be buying packs. I guarantee what's going to happen is it's going to be like, right, here's a basic deck. Get on with it. Duel with AI, as you do in what's it? Not Rush Dueling.
Duel Links?
Duel Links. There we go. Similar to Duel Links, where you get basic deck and then you build up, but the progression in getting booster packs for quote unquote free will take you like years for something that you could just pay for instantly. So I suspect that's what's going to be, but we won't know until we check it out. So are you ready, Rich, to get on with it?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. Play.
Now, this is something everyone has been waiting for. Now we are showing a video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Yes.
So everyone has been
You're
waiting
just
for
playing
this.
right.
I have been looking for this. Okay, so today we are having Hajime Shacho game creator Miyashita Kensho from the comedian Miyashita Kusanagi and Mr. Tsuzuki from Yonsen Toshin. These are the people who you'll be seeing in the
Here we
video.
go.
Please watch the
Yeah,
video.
I love the music. I love the theme music for Master Duel. It's one of those tracks I just feel like it's never going to get old.
Yeah. This is probably going to be the song that plays when you're close to losing. Direct attack. Okay, so they've got some nice animation there. It's not quite the equivalent of like the DS games where all the monsters are 3D, but it's better than nothing. Yes, clap, 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 clap. Congratulations.
This is
I
very
think they're going to
cool.
have. They had a unique animation for Dark Hole. I would assume that like certain cards that
Now
lots
it
of
has
people
begun.
use, they're going to have
Yu-Gi-Oh!
unique
Master
animations for.
Duel.
Yeah.
First in the world, we are going to get to play it.
Ooh, they're going to play it for the first in the
they're
world.
gonna play it,
Did
yeah.
you watch the video? Yes, we did. Okay. So this is the new game for the multi-platforms. We are providing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This is the special program. I'm Nagumo Daisuke, today's MC. Thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. I am Hajime Shacho. Thank you.
Very serious.
I love Duel more than my job.
Duel
I'm
is
Mr.
life.
From Miyashita Kusanagi. Every time you show up in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Program, you say that, right? You love Duel so much. I'm Tsuzuki from Yonsen Toshin. Thank you for having me.
They are living the dreams of the anime. Dueling is the economy here.
Well, I have to say this. So this is special environment. So it looks like we are all winners. You know, look at the lights and atmosphere. And
You're watching Squid Game, so
monitor
just
the
imagining
screens
something
in front
happening
of
like
us.
you want to play a game.
This
Only the winner
gigantic
leaves.
screen. So audience can
So that'll be
see
you.
this. So this is the screen for
I mean, for the poor guys sitting down
yes,
there, they're
this
like,
is the big screen just for us. So today we are talking about Master Duel and how good it is. So that is why we are having a special setting today.
Thank you.
So I would like to talk about where we are today. Esports Ginza Studio is where we are. From January 2020,
What's this guy doing?
we have this new facility. This is the studio for esports. this studio allows people to do all the graphics and distribution of the game streaming.
I know they did
And
say that they
you
want to get
can
this game out
stream the
before
gameplay,
the
stream
big
live,
Yu-Gi-Oh! World
game
Championships
playing
next
with
year.
multi
Right.
languages.
Because they want to
So
have
this
it so that you can
location
play.
needs
I think
all
they have a
kinds of
separate
the
World
needs of the
Championships so
people.
that you can
If
play
you are interested,
within
please
Master
check
Duel.
the website.
Right.
Okay, why don't we get started? So Tokyo Game Show 2021, we are showing the first part of the program, and second half of the program will be available in the YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh channel.
Oh.
So second half will be available
Okay, we'll be watching that later, apparently.
for this program. We are taking maximum countermeasures against the COVID.
Right, just
so
while they're
yes,
talking about COVID, I want to talk about what you just mentioned, where they were hoping to get it ready for like
so
esports.
this is
Why
what we
ca-
are doing today.
Right, why can't they just do how the Pokemon championships are, where you've got Pokemon trading card game and then you've got the games in one
is
tournament?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And then we will be providing.
Oh, what, you mean like
latest
someone can
information
play
and
against?
demo play number 1.
Well, you can't play.
will
Someone
be
who brings their
playing a
physical
solo
cards
mode
can't play against
for
someone.
the first time.
No, you can't do that. But why make it an esport when you can just have it at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship? Because all you would need, theoretically, is just to log into your PlayStation account. You don't need to bring your entire PlayStation or your entire PC with you, would you?
Doing serious duel. So either one of us will be
Serious duel,
mind
eh?
crushed. So we are doing some-
One of us will be mind crushed.
In the interest of time, we would like to get started finally. So some of
Mind
you may
crush.
not be familiar with the Master Duel, so I would like to start with the overview of Master Duel and what it is.
Okay.
This is the summary. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is for OCG and TCG of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can do the master rule of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
So this is the online, and this is available in PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Steam, iOS, and Android.
Okay.
So it covers every console you can think of. Yes, this game will be available in every platform. So first time for
It's not available
the
for Sega Dreamcast, though.
digital game, 4K resolution is available. So this is great graphics that
4K.
you can expect. And in order for players all around the world to play, and there will be a competition with multiple regulations, this will be the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship official game. This is the highest level for OCG.
Right, so this is what they are
Okay,
making
very quickly,
as
these were the
the
overviews.
game for
Sure.
e-tournaments then.
You are interested?
Yeah.
So,
They're
no
still
rush.
gonna have.
This
Yeah.
game will be
They're still going to have
available in
physical card
a lot
tournaments.
of
Oh yeah, they will,
consoles.
but they're trying to make this as the
Anyone
esports
Yeah.
version of
play.
Yu-Gi-Oh! So it seems like a ton of
So everyone
importance
can
is being
enjoy
made into this
so
game.
many consoles. People from all around the world can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. What about you, Miyashita-san? If it is available, I will play this until the end of my life.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is everything. If it's
I will
not
be
everything,
doing a physical,
I don't want life.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Game while I'm playing it with the smartphones. Well, you have to concentrate then. With Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you will be doing a serious game, and there are tutorial. So if you are new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So if you are a fan for a long time, if you are a new player, everyone can enjoy playing this game.
Good. So there was a lot of concern that this was going to be exclusive. Well, not exclusively, but focus on the hardcore gamers. So it's good that they've got some
Next,
form of
Yu-Gi-Oh!
beginner
Master Duel,
stats of it.
The latest information, that is what we are providing.
Thank you.
Okay, this is
I heard
something
that this was
people
going to have
been
a
waiting for.
full tutorial
New
for all the
information.
rules
Yeah.
in this as well, which apparently they don't
People
have
want,
in like
right?
really any of the other Yu-Gi-Oh
Well,
games.
You will be
No.
having that information. I think.
Well, I say that
you know
they
what
they
you're
do
talking
in
about. What I'm talking about.
They have it in
Are you
dueling.
ready for this?
yeah, they've got it in the
So this is it.
oh,
We
what's
are
the
announcing this.
current PlayStation 4 version?
the game.
I'm terrible
will
at
be
this.
released this winter. So the game.
This winter.
will be
Oh,
okay.
this winter.
Finally, we have a release timing. So we are in the autumn. So winter is like.
Okay, so
around the
hopefully
corner.
that's worldwide and not just
So
like
it will be
Mhm.
available
Japan.
very soon. So this winter,
And I'm thinking Legacy of the
the
Duelist, by the
game
way.
will
So
be
Legacy of the
launched.
Duelist, every time a new aspect is brought in,
So
it does
the developers are working so
teach you.
hard. So please wait for a little
So winter
bit,
is going to
but
be
this will be
December to
available this
February,
winter.
Yeah.
I believe.
And there are more
Um,
to come. So as you saw at the beginning,
2022 is going to be such a
so
packed
the
year for
solo
video
mode,
games.
Well, this is
This is
all
another
this is
information
the
we
season
are
where
giving.
all the games that were delayed will be coming out or start trickling out as well. So
influencers and media, the people may be providing the information already because they did test plays in TGS, um, uh, the location and booth.
we'll get that camera out of the
There
way.
are single mode in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So a single player mode is available in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Hajime Shacho is playing solo mode for the first time in the world. So you'll be the first
Oh,
one in
okay.
the world to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yes, I believe you are the first one on this planet to play this.
He's so excited.
Well, he's got the
You know,
Yugi
there
neck
are
choker.
Yeah.
on
millions
his-
of people on the planet, and Konami chose you, Hajime Shacho. Okay, so why don't we get started? Hajime Shacho will be playing solo mode.
But no, that's really good. Solo mode, so it's not exclusively for multiplayer. So this isn't the free-to-play of football, for example, where it's just multiplayer only.
That is a record that we cannot go beyond, even more than Olympics. It's a great title. Well, you can enjoy duels later too. And I'm the only one who cannot play this today because I'm the MC. MC who is talking the most. I'm the most jealous one among the four because you three can play the game. So now let's get ready for the play.
Oof. Okay.
Big screen.
So excuse me, I'm going to play this game first. This is called a solo mode. There were three. Which one are you going to choose? Which mode? Well, we don't know. No one is
Three
familiar
solo
with
modes?
this. Here.
I wish I could read
Well,
Japanese.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I started from Pendulum. And
Oh.
Threefold, it is something that I have good memories.
So that's
I
what they
want to
mean by
start
the
with
two
that.
modes, the current mode and the OG mode. So you know how we open up our
Scenario.
packs or the pack list,
There
it
are
says
stories?
pre
Wow, that's
2016.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to get
So the
started.
first mode looks like it's going to be
Scenario
pre
card.
2016,
Did you
while the
create
other
an
one is going to
avatar?
introduce
No, right?
Pendulum and the other one's going to introduce.
It looks like there's a story. Oh, I cannot imagine.
Sorry, I was getting
I'm
distracted.
imagining
So you've got
about what
Pendulum
is
and then you've
this?
got the. What's the other one?
There are stories
Link?
incorporated
Link,
in
there we go.
cards. Is that what's happening right now? But this is a 4K, right, resolution. It's so beautiful.
So a story, right? Is this going to be a completely original
Oh, I'm getting
story,
so
or
excited. It looks like some really interesting RPG is starting. Oh, each line is getting me more and more excited.
The dual monsters
Oh, this is
attacked.
spectacular. So beautiful. You know, among the fans, they always say that the stories are connected among the cards. This means that we're actually watching the stories now with the videos, right?
is this like within the world of Duel Monsters? As in, like, in the Duel Monster world, not in, like, the real
Yeah.
world?
I'm thinking that.
Giant live system. So cool. It's really well made.
Because that's definitely not the human world.
Yeah.
The more you like Yu-Gi-Oh, the more excited you get. It reminds me a lot of things. Oh, it's gigantic, and also nostalgic at the same time. Pre-fold, yeah, I remember I fought that scenario.
So you
Practice.
you
Seems
got
like I need
50 gems for
practice.
watching the
Okay,
scenario.
this is how I
And then-
do. There are steps. I think there are
So
different
is the
features
storm
depending on the
mode
deck.
basically
So
the
you need to
tutorial?
do some practice and accumulate some knowledge.
Possibly.
This Denderum. Apocrine for the killer.
Because it did
The
seem
strongest
it did seem
monster.
very specific that you got 50 gems for just watching the first part of that. So I'm
The
guessing when
attack power
you
is really strong.
play this, you'll get another 50, and when you actually battle, you get like 200,
Oh, cute.
something more rewarding.
It's behind the text. Draw.
Doror!
It was like
Apocrine for the killer. It's the trump card.
so this
rabbit's
looks
so
like a
cute.
tutorial to me.
Yes, this is
I
the
reckon-
tutorial. The
Pendulum
second, the
monster,
third
Yeah.
part will
magic
be an
cards
actual
can
duel.
be used.
I reckon
Skills-
the single player
this is
modes
a
that they've
skill
got, the three
set.
things that
I'm
we
going to
saw,
set it
is basically
up.
just a tutorial for like
Yeah, I
all of
remember
the
it
aspects
was
of,
really
of the
strong.
game.
Yeah.
Really powerful. Creefold tool, I'm going to use the pendulum effect. I'm going to put this there too. So I set the pendulum effect
Wow, 1 to
there
9.
are
There you go. All
tutorials
those monsters.
for each deck, I think.
And now,
Yeah,
pendulum
I think
summon.
this is a one-way practice. So pendulum summoning, what about that? Here we go, here we go.
I will say the UI looks very
Pendulum effect,
responsive.
here we go.
Yeah.
Like, just like literally going click click click, and it just looks like you can do that just super easily. Especially compared to like when
The
I play
animation is so gorgeous.
Duel Links, it's like
Next
click,
here.
okay, clear.
Yeah.
This is the beauty
In the,
of
Jamie, in the
pendulum
games we're playing right
effect.
now, what
It's
if I
totally
did a turn like this on you with your current deck?
reflected in this.
I like how you said your current deck, not just our current deck. It's like you thought I was going to lose. But this is why I'm not really a fan of the pendulum
Pendulum
summons, because the first time I
summoning.
played it, I just got a deck and I was like, right, fine, yep, I'll bring it together. I place one card face down and one monster. I end my turn. Yes, I pendulum summoned
Pocket
5
for the
monsters.
killer.
I know.
That's it. Wait,
The
what?
highest ranked
Yeah,
monster.
I've got 1200 attack. Game over.
This is so cool.
Well, fuck.
And we can send the enemy to graveyard. Okay, let's do that.
Battle. Okay.
You can also shift the phase. Oh, it's really easy to play. You just need to click your mouse and you can make a move. It's really playable, it's really easy to understand. Victory.
Level 3.
It's really
Level
fun,
and
you know?
experience.
Direct attacked. The
What worries me is
performance
you see at the top of the
50.
screen where it's got
is
Yeah.
yeah.
really
You see at the top of the screen where you
great.
got the different coloured gems,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like purple, yellow,
Can
red,
I
blue.
start the
And
actual
what are those
gameplay?
for?
You will have a random.
Definitely
5
not the gems
cards,
because
right,
I roll
from
0
different-
unless
yes.
that was
Yeah.
part of... There you go. This is a proper duel now, so
But
we'll
this
see.
will put you on the
Or not.
test.
Oh. Well, this is going to happen in part 2.
I'm so sorry because we don't have so much time, so we cannot.
Oh,
play the
come
rest
on.
part of the video.
Really?
for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I really want to show it to you, but we can save it for later. Let's watch it later. Well, for the full video,
This is
you
the end of
can
the video, by the way.
watch it
Yeah.
on the official YouTube channel, Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG channel. At 9 p.m. today, there will be a premium show of this video, so please watch that. So that was a brief we ran
so it should
through
be
the
9
latest
p.m. already
information today, and it is time for
in
us
Japan.
to say goodbye. Time flies. I hope that you enjoyed the content, and
Well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
When they said part 2, I didn't realise that was a recorded thing. I thought they were just
Yeah.
going to say, right, what we're going to talk about like 2 aspects of the game, and then we'll show you even more details later tonight on Yu-Gi-Oh! But not literally just like cut the video halfway through. Hey guys, so we're back. So instead of like wasting your time us finding it, we're just going to cut to the video where we've found it. Now, this isn't in English, unfortunately, but it does have auto-generated, but I doubt it's going to be very helpful for this. So let's have a look, see what we can do for you. Auto-translate. Let's go with English.
And if it ends up being a waste of time, I'm sure we'll just edit it out the video.
Yeah, all right then. Right, let's get on with it. Let's see. Right, so he's just won that duel. Clifford is strong, but I can't.
Clifford is strong, but I can't do.
Okay, right, so he's only won 50 for that. It might just be... Oh, a lock or a goal.
Ooh. Does he just get 50?
50 just for the story.
なるほどなるほど。
The child reflects furnace I
そう
saw
たるメン
earlier.
バーがあ、この子たちいい子たちだったんですね。
そうなの？
サドル
そうなんだ
駆逐していくクリフォート
駆逐していく。
ありましたね。
ミドラー
なんか装備カードとかだった気がする。
何
My brother, Marder Spoon. Right, I don't think the...
Yeah.
Let's just... I'm just gonna turn off the captions. My brother, Marder Spoon. Yeah, that's definitely not right.
やばいやばいやばい。
Okay.
わすごい。
あ、別の話ね。気になる。
うわ
見入っちゃったわ最後。
ね
見入っちゃいましたね。
気になるわ。
さあということで、今回のソロモードはここまでということなん
I've
です
just realised what those icons are.
簡単に説明させていただきますと
They're the attributes of the
マスター
monsters.
デュエルのソロモードは OCG の
Dark
コードの
light,
設定やそ
earth.
のバックグラウンドのストーリーを体験していただくモードとなっております。はい、実際にプレイされてみて、はじめさんいかがでしたか？
そうですね、ちょっとプレイングは多々ご指摘あると思うんですが本当に何でしょう、ストレスなく今本当初めて触ったんですけど、知ってるかのような手さばき、
that little bit of
アドバンス召喚もすごい
you know, of like story of like
すんなりできて本能的に楽しめました。
they're gonna have like a proper story mode, I would
実
assume.
際に見てみて宮下さんいかがでしたでしょうか？
いやもうちょっとね。
I mean, it seems like the story is just a bit of an afterthought.
これはもう
Mm.
Like something just to help you get a single player mode.
回し方の面ではちょっとこうどうしようってなってましたけど、なんか操作で何も不自由してなかったですもんね。
Because when it was first announced, they made the point that it wasn't part of the anime universe, it was its own thing. But I thought that just meant like you were your own duelist just going around the world, but it seems like it's very mystical, like actually taking place in the world of duel monsters, which would create a weird canon loop because wasn't duel monsters invented because of the pharaoh in the original anime? That's gone out the window. Right, I don't think it's going to be worth us listening to this because they're speaking. So shall we just skip to 44:25?
Okay.
Okay.
Careful. Sir.
Duel starter.
Okay. Yeah. Duel.
Ah, this is interesting. So you can actually, it looks like you can watch people play.
Yeah.
So the bottom right, you've got the live. You can forward it.
Not showing their hands.
No. Card set.
If you notice as well, in the bottom right, you can pause. There's a pause button. So it looks like you might be able to pause a live duel, and then there's a fast forward button next to it.
Yeah.
It looks like if you're watching someone, you might actually be able to pause it. I guess, like, if you don't know what a card does, you can pause it, read the card, and then continue playing the duel.
That's good.
You notice how the set card has, like, dark, like, mist around it?
Yes.
As in, like, an ominous aura, like, what
Yeah.
could this card be?
いや何もないことを祈りたい
Infinite autumn leaves.
とりあえず最低限そのえぐいからもう
It's the end of that card.
おそらく融合できないかという形になりまし
召
た。
喚魔術が手札に加えられないと。
いやちょっとそうだな
バトルフェーズに入る。
バトルフェーズに入りました。
まあなんかどうにかなった
ここは安定してライフを取りに
いや
行く。
痛いなでも痛い
通算で3000。
I'm kind of disappointed though. I really, really wanted just more information on
300メイン2に入る。
what are we, like how are we going to collect cards? There's over 10,000 cards, right?
Yeah.
How are we going to be collecting cards? Are they going to give us starter decks in this, or are all the cards going to be free?
Ah, the joys of not learning Japanese yet. So I'm just skipping ahead. It looks like this is literally just the duel, and then at the end they're talking for a bit, but there's no like text. So, you know what? I think we're just going to leave it there because I don't think there's really much we can go on with this. So we know it's definitely coming out in wintertime, which in Japan is December to February, but they did say at the end of this year, so unless it's delayed, we don't know. There is going to be 3 different single-player story modes. It looks like it's going to be pre-2016. You've got the pendulums, and then you've got the links, which is good because I know there's a lot of people out there that refuse to play pendulums and people who refuse to play links. So that's really good. That caters to the people who play with that. But yeah, again, we said from the start we weren't holding out hope that there was going to be much information about this. It was more just to show this is what it looks like, not what it's about. But considering it's free to play, I guarantee we're not going to get every card from the start unless 2 things happen. One, with the single player, you get what I thought was you get a basic starter deck and then you build it up. Or 2, with the story deck, you use a set deck for each type of duel and scenario, and then you unlock the cards that way. But because there is 10,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Over 10,000.
Over 10,000 from the start, not something that they're adding to it, but from the very beginning of the game you can play. I doubt you're going to get. I doubt you're going to get that all. So there's definitely going to be some monetization, and with the shards that you, or the currency that you got with each win, which was 50. For each scenario completed, it looks like you're going to be able to exchange that for booster packs like you can in every other Yu-Gi-Oh game. Obviously, you can. Obviously, they have to monetize free to play somewhere. So, it's going to work like a loot box system, or let's say every Yu-Gi-Oh system, where you don't know what you're going to get from that booster pack. So. It makes sense from a business standpoint, but it would have been nice to get more information on that. What do you think, Richard? Are you a bit?
I was very disappointed by that. Honestly, I was. We got a release date, although we don't know if that's just Japan or worldwide, or if it is worldwide. My guess is it's probably going to just be Japan, and then we'll get it worldwide a few months later. So I would guess summer for UK and America would be my guess. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it in the winter as well. But yeah, really disappointed. We literally just learned this is the aimed release date for Japan, possibly worldwide. Not sure. I would have liked to have seen the different modes that they have, how we get cards, how we get packs, all of this kind of stuff, and we just didn't get that.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely, as you would expect, a business standpoint where they want to show what it looks like, but not how they're going to get your money, because they don't want to show the bad bits yet. They just want to show, look how great and pretty it looks. But who knows if these players have pre-built that deck? Well, they say they're the first ones to play it, but who knows if that's the deck they were given, or if you have to buy those. But it's still a bit of a mystery at the moment. We still don't know what's going to happen, but that's the name of the game. We like surprises, but not when it comes to our wallets. So any final thoughts, Richard, before we sign off?
Just my final thought, just deep sigh.
Just deep sigh. Well, I just hopefully we'll get something closer to the date. I personally I would love to see a variety of different modes in this game. Like you said, different formats where it's like just pre-pendulum, where it's like this era of Yu-Gi-Oh, this era of Yu-Gi-Oh that you can play. And I'd like to see other modes other than that as well. Like how in Hearthstone you can do arena drafts, for example. Not necessarily arena stuff in the New Year game, but I'd love to see modes where it's like, hey, everyone opens a certain amount of booster packs and has to make a deck from the cards they open, and different modes, like that. I think would be it's
really
definitely going to be interesting how they are going to implement it from an esports standpoint, because they made it very clear at the beginning. They want this to be an esports version of Yu-Gi-Oh. They've already got the actual trading card game. It'll be very easy to translate that into a card game format, considering how this game has been designed. But it also brings up some questions whether if these esports players would be able to scan their cards. Because can you remember the GBA games where you could
put in the
code and then it will bring it up? It will be interesting to know if that is implemented for the esports standpoint.
What I don't think they'll have like the number. I don't know if there'll be a card scanner or something, because people could just get the image of a card off of like the internet.
They could. But what about this? In the Pokemon trading card game, you've got that card at the very beginning of the pack that you scan the QR code, and then that brings it into the TGC game.
Yeah,
on the computer.
I was going to say that it was either Pokemon or Digimon has a way that you buy a pack in real life, and you get that pack in the game.
Yeah,
as well.
If they can implement that in some capacity, because they have to afford of it at one point, because that is a huge seller for the Pokemon video game on PC, that you can buy physical cards and then get them. That's why you see loads of like YouTubers and TikTok people, like when they open a pack, they don't care. They literally just go, there's the QR code, first one to get it wins. They don't care. So that's a huge selling point for people. And that could be a huge selling point for Konami if they can implement it. But I don't know. But it also means if they do implement that, they will also have the ability, or the opportunity rather, to re-release older cards from the very beginning, because you can't scan, you can't put the code in, because like you said, anyone could just go online and say, right, let's get that code, right, that's in the game now. But they could from the very beginning re-release them. Here's the QR code for like 20 cards that were released in 2003, and then add it that way. It's very interesting, but we're just being way too optimistic and hopeful for how this is going to turn out. But there's nothing really to say. We can't really. There's not much information. They were literally just playing the game. You don't really have to learn Japanese to know that.
Yeah, because one thing I want to know as well is, like, are we going to be able to bring our progression series over onto Master Duel or are we going to have to pay for cards and have to think of something else completely?
Well, no matter what, the progression series is going to continue, but I suspect that we will be using Master Duel in a different series at the very least. We will be using Master Duel. That is a guarantee.
Yeah.
It's just like how we implement that. But it's going to be very interesting. It would definitely be a fun series to see how we can do from Master Duel. But we'll see. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. It hasn't even been interesting. It's just been meh. But again, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a good day. Stay safe.